Go.
One of the things that we wanted to talk about were what our students' experiences were like during this. And one of the things I really liked about Filament was that when they came to have the kids play in real time, the only really directions that they gave were to have the kids log in. It was generally how to get into the game, and then really they had them jump in just like they would if they were to have bought a game from the video game store and brought home and played with it. They didn't give them a lot of setup, which I think in a really authentic, real-time way allowed them to see glitches that the kids may have, problems, and it allowed them to really focus on, like I said, an authentic experience. I really liked how there was a benefit of the kids getting up and moving around and talking to each other and problem solving, again, in a real-time situation, so that they could see what it was like when they actually play it, by themselves.
Mm-hmm. And specifically, especially for the Mobile Congress, which was Go Civics, the one thing that was ideal for that experience in terms of the students' experience with the game was it was a pretty true sampling. It was not a group of students where they were the high flyers and were going to succeed no matter what. We had some students with some learning challenges, social challenges. We had a couple very high achieving, I guess you could say, students mixed in. So it was a pretty true sampling of what we have here at the Waukesha STEM Academy. And to see all of those students have a positive educational experience, especially with each other, not just individually, that's what stood out, I guess, most in my mind when discussing student experiences. As for Die Hard, the Do I Have a Right, iCivics, that happened during our academic school day, during a time we call Connect. And from the fact that it happened during Connect was the most beneficial. Mm-hmm. It was not during a class time, and I think it's not only what I think Filament envisioned for the game, but it's what we envisioned for as a school. We want students to be making those kind of choices, and those students that chose to play that game and engage in that game, that's what our Connect time was designed for. So that really not only improved, I think, the student experience, but once again solidified our partnership with Filament.
And some of the things that I wrote down just to close up on this question were the skills that we saw that were really utilized by the students were movement. They got up, they got about, they did a lot of thinking, they did a lot of them had to activate their background knowledge in order to engage in the game. They collaborated not only on new content that they were learning within the game, but also on unknown content. They were able to kind of share what they knew with each other. They had discussions about things. There was problem solving on a range of things in terms of how do I hear from this person in the game to what does this mean. And I think that was one of the things that really drew us to Filament, is that there was a lot of, it's not just get your head in a video game and play. It's problem solving, it's collaborating. Induce conversations around educational content. And that was something that drew us into Filament from the very beginning. So, you want to, yeah, you can stop it and then do the next one.